Hi, my name is Violet, and I'm a real teen here at Steeltown Entertainment Project. We were asked by the Grable Foundation to talk a little bit about who we are, what we do, and why we do it. We also had our friends at Youth Leading Change and Teen Block join the conversation and let their voices be heard. Here's what we had to say.
Hi, I'm Trinity. I go to Purple Industry, and I'm a leader in many ways at my school. My 9th grade year, I was a part of a dance group of my school. We performed at Industry Live. I was the head dancer. That way I helped people with their dances. Some people got frustrated, so that way it showed me a lot. It took on a lot of responsibilities for me to be in the 9th grade. Then my 10th grade year, they chose me to be the president of the Education Uncontained group, where we came up with a food truck idea. Then my 11th grade year, I joined a group, and it's called AIM. It helps the 8th graders come into our high school life.
What'd you do to help the dance group?
The dance group, some of the females were really frustrated because they couldn't get the dances, so that way I calmed them down. I went over the dances multiple times so where they can understand it and do it at least as best as they can, like fake it till you make it.
And what was the food truck idea? What did you guys do there? Or how did you guys get a food truck up and running? And what did you do?
We don't have a food truck yet, but the Youth Leading Change is helping us with that. They gave us a grant for it, so we're trying our hardest to put ideas together. For me, there's 3 of us, me and Jordan and Skylar, and we're helping a lot with it. Like my group, we have sections of group. My groups, we help with the designs, and then we have marketing groups and stuff like that. But for that group, I helped a lot for the design because I'm also an artist too, so that helped me in a lot of ways.
So tell me why you do what you do at your school.
At my school,
Why are you passionate about?
I'm so passionate about being a leader of my school because I see a lot of people, a lot of 9th graders and 10th graders, they have a lot of potential in them, but they're too worried about what other people have to say. So me standing out, people like me, not to say there's people better than me, worse than me, anything, but there's people people look up to me. So me doing the stuff that I do now definitely will help other people. Oh, she's helping out with our school, or she's trying her hardest to help other people, marginalized people, stuff like that. People might look up to me and want to do the same.
I'm Jordan. I'm a senior. Coming in to high school, us students were viewed as underdogs. So as the years progressed, us doing different things like changing uniforms, getting AP classes, and starting this food truck.
Why are you guys underdogs? What do you mean underdog?
Our voices were never heard as 9th graders and 10th graders. So
Why do you think that was? Because you were the underclassmen?
yes.
And so what did you do to kind of allow these 9th and 10th graders' voice to be heard?
We started speaking up, started making changes around the school.
What changes?
We changed our uniforms. We started gathering AP classes, and we're starting the food truck to help with food injustice within our school and our community.
What did you guys do to change the uniforms?
Well, before we were only allowed to wear certain colors. Now we're allowed to wear any color shirt as long as it's collared. So yeah, that was a big change.
And that was all you guys kind of pushing for that?
Mhm.
And then what was the other thing you said after you said talk about the uniforms?
We now have this year AP classes in our school. We never had advanced placement classes in our school. So it's everybody learned at the same pace. Even when there was people that learned a little faster than the others. So now we have advanced placement classes so that those with the faster paced learners can actually take AP classes.
You talked about all the different students now learning at a different pace. Have you seen a change in your school now that you have AP classes? Like, are a lot of the students now more competitive with grades and it's, and things like that?
Yes. People, they actually, we're doing a lot better with grades and getting people to actually, learn. Instead of people not paying attention in class, falling asleep in class and stuff like that. There's actually engaged classes now.
That's awesome. So tell me a little bit about all the things that you're doing, AP classes and school uniforms, these key things to change your school for the better. I'm guessing having uniforms that aren't just the same color allows you to kind of express your guys' self a little bit more. Having AP classes gives you that ability to maybe get college credits if you pass the AP test and things like that. Kind of give you a leg up going into college. Why do you like doing what you do in terms of being a leader and trying to invoke change in the school? What deep down makes you do what you do?
Well, me, I like helping people in general, whether it's just doing little things or changing big things. When I leave high school, I want to go into a career where I can help others. So being a leader in my school gives me the ability to help not just myself, but all the people around me.
And being part of Youth Leading Change now, how's that kind of aiding or adding on to that of what you've already done?
Youth Leading Change gave me a confidence boost. I'm not so shy anymore. I actually like to let my voice be heard. They gave us the confidence to have our voices be heard. They told us that it's our education and we need to speak up for it.
My name's Alyssa. I started a mentoring program last year. I started it because ninth grade year, I struggled coming into high school because I got distracted by sports and activities that were going on. And my ninth grade year was up and down. I wasn't pushing myself to what I could be. So and as the years went on, I didn't want any other ninth graders or high school students to have to go through that. So I started the AIM mentoring program. It's authentic, innovative mentoring for eighth graders to prepare them for a year of high school before they actually start their ninth grade year. So meaning they come and they'll come for one day of being a high schooler. We'll go bowling one day just to bond with each other. The next day we introduce the program, so they come to our school, we go to their school, but since it got expanded, it was overseen by our superintendent where I had to present my project to her at the end of the year and tell her about what we did, show a video about what happened, and she said she really liked my project, so she allowed me to expand it to other Propel schools. And this year we're doing it at the other Propel schools. And as years go on, to see that it's actually beneficial to other people in other schools, we'll hopefully get it in public schools. This is my last year because I'm a senior, but I'm delivering a program to younger students, 11th graders, so they can take it over, have a repetition so it can get better every year. And yeah, Youth Leading Change has allowed me to be open-minded and just allow me to express myself, because Dr. Lovelace, she's in charge of Youth Leading Change. She allows me to have more activities, be more a part of her programs, and just networks me out to other places oh, this is Alyssa, she can do this, she can help you with this, and she actually cares about my program, and she's making it better for me so I can go to Duquesne University, use her space for my mentoring program.
My name is Angaziya and I am the president of the African Club. I work as an activist and as an advocate. I work to help students that are unable to speak up for themselves or they don't feel comfortable, so I work as their voice. I work with the Youth Leading Change. What we do is they help me to be more active, and they help me by training me to be more as a leader. Youth Leading Change has been a great team to work with because I feel as if like I belong there, and I feel honored to work with them because I feel like my voice is heard all the time.
My name is Jalen Achilles. I'm going to the 10th grade and I will be attending Urban Pathways Charter School. I feel that my school personally needs like more extracurricular activities because we don't really get that. Like we're a college preparatory school, so we get like academic classes like careers and business applications, but I think we would definitely, like a lot of people like our school better if we had other opportunities like cosmetology or home ec or something like that. I definitely think that would, like, people coming in to speak or even having it in an after school program would help because like a lot of people don't really like school, so they don't pay attention to what's happening in school, but if like someone's talking to you directly and they can relate with you, then it'll be like more attainable to their education. Team Block is an organization that teaches kids how to like take a leadership role when things like aren't happening right. What I've learned is that if you want to be heard, use your voice and like don't let people persuade you from not using it because like sometimes it can be really important. Prior to Team Block program, I never seen myself as like the person to really, like, I stand up for what I believe in, but I never like see myself like participating in marches or rallies or anything like that. I definitely see that as a possibility in the future because in Team Block program, I learned how to be like more patient when it comes to like things I don't like or like when things don't go the way I want them to. This program has definitely helped me with like being more open to my peers and even adults that are in my everyday life. So we're young, but we still have like inputs and opinions on what happens in the world. And even though like a lot of like our age prevents us from doing things like that, we still have an input on it. So just take what we say into consideration and hopefully it works out in the long run. A passion that I have is just like making it somewhere because I have this constant like fear that if I don't stay on track, then a lot of stuff that I want to do won't happen. Just because we're young doesn't mean that we don't have opinions, doesn't mean that we don't want to make it nowhere. Just because we show that we're lazy doesn't like, when it comes to our dreams, we're really like compassionate about it. So just take what we have to say and think about it.
Coming to Steeltown every day makes me feel wanted and like I'm needed, and it's a very big de-stressor for me, and I look forward to coming here constantly. Every day I can't wait to come here, and I go home happy, and it's just, it helps me forget about everything else that I have to worry about on a daily basis. Before I came here, I had more of an attitude with people and I was really shy. At home I had an attitude with my family, but outside of home I was really shy and I had a huge shell over me and I did not want to talk to anyone or be social at all. I just wanted to stay at home and just watch YouTube all day, honestly. But coming here I've opened up a lot more. I'm still really shy, but at least I don't get as anxious when I'm talking to people. Like now I can, it's not as hard to go up and ask someone a question or go into the store and just buy something. Yeah, Steeltown helped me open up a lot and made me a lot more confident with myself and with my social life.
So before I started at Steeltown, I didn't really know what I wanted. And now that I'm here, I'm running the show. In such a male-dominated industry, it's really hard for me to get where I am right now. But Steeltown has opened up so many doors for me. I feel like I'm able to express my opinion and be more confident in what I have to say. And I've made a lot of great friends here who have supported me and helped me get to where I am today. And from here, the only way to go is up. I mean, I want to direct, I want to produce, and Steeltown has given me so many opportunities to get where I want to be.
Hi, my name's Gage. I'm a veteran here at Steeltown Entertainment. I'm part of the teen film crew. If I can say anything, I can say that the teen film crew and Steeltown alone has taught me to be more confident in myself and more confident in the work I do. When I first came to Steeltown, I didn't want to move out of my comfort zone. I didn't want to try new or different things. But because of Steeltown, I worked camera, I've worked audio, I've worked the lighting, I've directed, I've done cinematography. I've done pretty much every job there is on a film set thanks to Steeltown. And now, I've worked my way up. I started out as a production assistant and now I'm producing the show. I'm gonna be producing $1 million films. Once I can get there, that's how I know I'm gonna reach my goal. Thanks to Steeltown, they've been able to increase my confidence and make my future more possible than I could even imagine.
My name's Nick. You know, ever since I was a little infant, I've always had a vast interest in film. It was until I was first gifted my first camcorder is when I started making funny little skits that, all the time just for fun. And I, as an avid YouTube viewer, I loved watching all these famous YouTubers make all these 5-minute videos of just the most random topic, and they're just hilarious. And I fell in love with that. And that was when I prompted myself to start studying film. And of course I watch motion pictures, big, blockbuster movies. But seeing as how large they are and, everything that goes into them, it makes that dream almost a distant future to me. And it was until I met Steeltown. Being honest, it was until I met Steeltown is when I felt like I was a part of something. I mean, with all the amazing people and all of the life skills they teach you, let alone not just the film aspect to it, but all the life skills they teach you as well. It really made me feel like I was doing something in the right path. I was really moving forward to what my whole dream is. I mean, I would love to direct, I'd love to act, all these different things, and they're giving me the opportunity for it. But, they definitely have made me feel one step closer, if anything they have. I mean, look at me now. I'm directing this show. I mean, I may not look like I know what I'm doing, but trust me, I do. That's why I'm so relaxed.